Hi everyone, welcome back to, this is going to be my every other day card series, July 1. This is going to be the reading for the air signs, final reading of the day. So I've already shuffled, and just take a look at the All Signs Collective video I linked to below. It just provides some additional context for the cards for the collective, which are Narrow Pathway, Tread Thoughtfully, and the Ten of Wands, Laying Down Your Burdens. So I already shuffled. We're going to be using the Neo Tarot for the main part of the spread today. I'm cutting the deck right now, and then I'm just going to pull a few cards again for the air signs. So that's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups coming up at the bottom of the deck. However, it's in the reverse. So this may be saying, that you're needing to sort of walk away from something, or, needing to go down a particular path, a certain decision that you're needing to make, but you're not quite making it just yet. So let's see why. We have the Knight of Wands coming up first in the reverse. Knight of Wands is action-oriented energy, taking some action. Remember, you have the Ten of Wands here, so it's almost as if you're being asked, there may be certain things, people, places, and things in your life that are not, necessarily working out for you, or not really going in the way that you sort of saw them going, right? And it's almost as if, like, you see all of these things happening, and as opposed to just being like, I'm gonna just, like this man, I'm just gonna continue to carry this burden, I'm gonna continue to carry these burdens around. The guidance is really not to do that. You see how this person has one wand here. They're not carrying 10 wands. They don't have room for that. They have to let that go. And until you do that, it's going to be sort of in this reverse energy. You won't be able to move forward. It's like you can't take all of those burdens with you. You got to sort of pack light in a sense. So, and it's interesting because the next card coming out here is the Fool card. I love this card. I have a white dog. His name is Zeus. I love this, the Fool energy, because this is, the first major arcana card of the deck. It's the 0. It's saying you just have to step out on a limb and take a risk. Sometimes we don't know in life how something is going to really turn out. We just have to go ahead and try and do it. And as soon as we do it, things seem to really fall into place. It's just one of those things, it's like sometimes you can't see the entire pathway, in this card, Narrow Pathway, you can't see the whole bridge. It's only part of it, but we don't have to see everything, because we just have to trust that we know in and of ourselves what's right for us, what direction it is that we have to go in. And once we know that, we have to take the action to do it. Anything that doesn't align with that vision and that purpose, really doesn't have a place there with us. And it's interesting because you have the Queen of Swords energy. This is air energy coming out at the end of the reading. Sorry about that. That's just my bell. I really had hoped that would not happen in the middle of this, any of the readings, and on the final one, of course, it does. Anyway, Queen of Swords energy. It's very sort of decisive energy, right? The Queen of Swords is sort of no nonsense. A few readers call this the bitch card, right? I mean, and it is what it is. People have their opinions about who and what other people are, and it doesn't quite frankly matter. But again, it's coming up here, and again, air signs, this is your element, swords energy. It's coming up here in the reverse, so it's sort of saying, I think it's two things. I think this came up for the signs just before it was that fire signs. One, we have to be compassionate and kind with how it is that we treat others. So even when we know something isn't working for us, we're going to essentially cut it out of our lives. We don't have to be cutthroat about it. We don't have to necessarily be like bitchy about it, so to speak, or, whatever. You can be, you can just be like, you know what? You or this is not for me. I wish you the best, and I'm gonna go this way, and that's fine. And however that other person or party responds is on them. This coming up in the reverse is maybe just saying, you have to employ like a little bit more discernment about who and what it is that you do allow, and who and what it is that you did I say do? Yeah, that you don't allow. So I like that coming up. I feel like this is a really strong reading. Again, if you liked this reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back in a couple of days with the other days reading. Thanks. Bye.